There's always a man, there's always a city, there's always a lighthouse.
Now would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a...
Let's go out to play, Daddy.
Go back to the Sarum from which you came!
It's time to finish this.
Catch!
That'll do. Elizabeth!
Hello and welcome to a brief clip from GameSpot of Thrones. If you'd like to watch the full episode, head over to youtube.com/GameSpot. But if you're going to keep watching here, then please be aware of spoilers. Alright, season 6, it's over. What were our favourite bits? Let's start with those. Timur?
I think for me, it was the big moment for me was Daenerys the Unburnt, as she's been called online.
Volume 2.
Yeah.
Daenerys the Unburnt,
Yeah.
Mother of Dragons, Breaker of Chains, Queen of the Andals and the Seven Kingdoms. Blah, blah.
Exactly.
accept
All
my
of that.
LinkedIn.
Yeah, please. I'd like to add you to my professional network. But the last 2 seasons, most of season 6 and the entirety of season 5, I'd say, was spent taking power away from her. And so, like, for the last half of this season, we finally got to see her becoming Khaleesi once again and kind of taking that back. She spent all this time freeing slaves and, you know, fighting these oppressors and being a generally good person. And then she kind of hit a wall at one point and was like, well, now I'm going to get kidnapped. And now I'm going to get stuck with these Dothraki for ages. Yeah. So we're like, what's going on? It was almost as if like she was moving too fast for the rest of the story. Like everyone else needed to get to a point where, you know, they were good for her to come over and be like, all right, guys, I'm going to sort this stuff out now. But she went a bit too fast. So they kind of had to just leave her in a kidnapped position for a little while. But she took care of business. She took out the, you know, Dothraki, got her dragons back on side, and now is ready to roll again. It's that powerful feeling, like everyone online is like, yes, Khaleesi is back.
Because in the book, when like Daenerys' interim bit just goes on forever.
Yeah.
She's just sat in Marine, the whole marriage stuff, the bloody fighting pits.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad she got somewhere this
Yeah,
season.
she's earned her title of Khaleesi back again.
Finally.
And then I don't think we can mention things we loved without the love that we all want to happen. Giant's Bay.
Oh
Giant's
my
Bay.
god.
The moment that those two met eyes and Tormund's eyes just dropped, it felt like the moment.
His eyebrow game.
It felt like the moment in The Mask where his jaw drops and his eyes pop out of his head, but like in a Game of Thrones sense. And then over like the course of episodes, we just see him like sneaking looks and.
It wasn't even just sneaking looks. He'd be like raising his eyebrows like.
And then like seductively eating a chicken leg.
That's the thing, like he never spoke to her, did he? He just sort of.
Barely.
He kind of breathed in her direction and from across the table like.
Eating another chicken leg. We know how much the community loves this little relationship and how much they want it to happen. You just only have to look at the number of memes and photoshops of the two together, and you know, like I hope this.
I think it's really loved because it was so unexpected. Because they've spent all this time building up Tormund as this, you know, this fearsome warrior that. What did he like? Kill a bear or something?
No,
he fucked a bear.
He fucked a bear. He did something bad to a bear, and like he's like this he's the most wildling there is, right? He's got a giant beard.
Peak wildling.
You know, he's peak wildling, covered in furs, carries a massive weapon, and you know, he's all like rough and rugged, and then sees like this lady and is like, hey, how's it going? He becomes like a little teenager.
And in a universe where, you know, people are lusting after like characters like Melisandre and all the lovely ladies of King's
so
Landing.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then Tormund's like,
And there's like a
Great-looking
charming
woman.
innocence to the way they do it, right? You get different types of approaching like love interest in this series. You get like Littlefinger, who's like mega creepy about it.
And yet,
get-
I'm still attracted to
Yeah.
him.
Littlefinger and Ramsay. What's
something
wrong
wrong
with
Can't
you?
with
help it, right? He's just something
I
alluring
know
about
some
him.
people like a bad boy, but I think you're taking it too
Yeah,
far.
it's not weird like
Ben Linus was also my favourite character on Lost. I'm sensing a weird theme.
old people.
Ah, the conniving
So
ones.
like you have those ones, and you have people who are like aggressive, like weird, rapey, and then like you get people like Khal Drogo, who's just like subjugation. But his one's like a really innocent, like
Just like
almost like
her.
childlike, like schoolboy style flirting. Like,
He's going to start pulling her pigtails
Yeah.
because he doesn't know how to flirt
probably
properly.
throwing a tennis ball at her and stuff.
I like you. Runs away.
Yeah, get his mate to go over and be like, "Can you
Pass her
get
a note.
over?" Yeah.
Scroll
Go
in class.
1-1.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, no.
Oh
too
no,
soon.
why have you done this?
Now we're all sad.
But another moment I really, really enjoyed was the Tower of Joy.
There we go.
Because, one, I needed that resolution. I was kind of pissed that it took them,
The entire season.
the entire season.
Did they went to the Tower of Joy in very early in the season,
Like
right?
episode
2
2 or something.
and then like that is crazy.
Over the course of a
It's
season,
like,
they get like a foot closer to the
it
actual
would have been
door.
amazing if they just went full on with it, like open the door in episode 1, and then episode 2 just like walk through, end of the season, just walk through it and be like,
Like 20 frames
Yeah.
of the Tower of Joy.
per episode, yeah, just
Or
like,
like a
door.
Tyler Durden freeze frame in every episode.
It's like a Resident Evil door opening animation over the course of 20 episodes of a series.
Oh, no, but I'm just glad that they finally opened the door. We got the promise me Ned. You got the got the resolution that very serious looking baby would turn into a very serious looking young man.
And obviously the lore stuff that
Yeah.
may or may not pay off.
Yeah,
the-
seeded more fan
Yeah.
theories about like the blood and the
Fan
sword.
theories. Oh yeah. So I just really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I'm glad it has an answer.
the stuff before it as well, like the battle leading up to it. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
kind of, seeing young Ned, that dude that they cast as young Ned, well done. He looks like a
young Neil Patrick Harris
Yeah.
with an incredible Sean Bean impression.
Yeah.
He was.
that was a great casting, and obviously the battle with his buddy, the legend that they have.
Oh, Howland
and
Reed. Yeah.
That was interesting as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it did take a long time to pay off, but it was always going to take a long time, right? That was literally the most important thing that they had to reveal this
Mm.
season.
Yeah.
And if they did it early on, it'd peak too high,
Yeah.
too early, and that would be it. So yeah.
I never thought I'd say this, but my other favorite moment also involved Bran, which is, like...
Bran did like a 180 in our hearts
Yeah.
over the course of 10 episodes.
Oh, Bran. Which was to hold the door, because I just thought it was incredibly sad,
Yeah.
but it was so well done. And just like the guy's name, Sam Coleman, he did an incredible job of like just that really heartbreaking moment with the hold the door.
The problem I have with it is I like that moment. It's very sad. It was touching. But like Bran continues to be an annoying, useless little git. So, like,
Bran keeps making so many mistakes,
Yeah.
ruining so many people's
And
lives.
every time he does it, I'm like, Hodor sacrificed himself for you, and you're letting him down.
Yeah.
And like, I would rather have Hodor has been more effective than Bran, and Bran's got this like destiny to be the three-eyed raven, his magical warg and
Yeah.
bullshit. But like, Hodor's been way more effective than you. He's done way more. Like, get rid of. You should make him the three-eyed raven instead. He'd be badass.
The worst part about that scene is that I can no longer ask someone to hold the door in a lift without
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
sad.
It's a bit sad, isn't it? Yeah.
Hold the door. Oh.
Hold the door! 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 Hold the door!